Hello everyone, today I'm going to be reviewing Five Nights at Freddy's 2 Reimagined. It's a Roblox game made by Kango Development. It has 1.1 million visits and 1.5 thousand active. It's pretty popular. It also has 9.8% positive votes, meaning people really like this game. Without further ado, let's check this game out. I will not be using the AI voice during the gameplay, so I will criticize when I'm not doing anything in the game that's too important. If you want to skip straight to the gameplay, you can do so. This game contains loud noises, flashing lights, and lots of jump scares. I mean, duh. It's a fun naff game. This is the main menu, where we have a few options I will be reviewing before playing the game. To be honest, this game has super good graphics for a Roblox game. If you told someone this is a Roblox game, they probably won't believe you. These are the options. You can disable the phone calls at the start of each level, or night as it is called in this game. You can also disable things like the camera swaying, or the controls displayed on your screen. In extras, you can see the credits of the people who made this game. You can pause here if you are interested. You can also see the death animations, and see your statistics, like how much time you spend playing each night and stuff like that. Let's not talk about how bad I am at this game. Moving on. In shop, there are items that you can purchase within this game, hence the name shop. You can buy things like stuffed animals that will appear on your desk as you play throughout the game. This does not affect your gameplay, but they're just so cute. There are also cheats in this game, like having the nights pass by faster, which this cup of coffee does. It shortens your night by 2.5%. Each night without this cheat takes around 10 to 15 minutes to complete, but don't take my word for it. I've never timed myself while playing before. There are other cheats too, but I will be here for a while explaining them. All you need to know is that some cheats will not give you a badge for completing the night, so be careful on which ones you buy. There is also a donation section, but I will get to that later in the video. Let's get right into night 1.
Access the surveillance cameras on the monitor in front of you. Go ahead and pull them up. Great. Here, you'll be able to monitor the entrances and the animatronic characters. Some of these cameras are pretty dark, so I ended up messing with that old flashlight system the previous owner had in the diner. I jerry-rigged it to the camera. There should be a button on the bottom right of the screen. Why don't you give it a press? Can't tell you how many times it saved my job. Saved my job. Okay. Well, anyway. You should also know about the power saving procedure that the building undergoes during piece from the parts and service room. Putting that on your head will trick the newer models into thinking you're one of them. Try it out. It might smell though. It's pretty old. Great. One more thing. You'll hear an alarm periodically once they start moving. All this means is that an animatronic tripped one of the ventilation motion sensors. Alright, I think that's everything for tonight. I'm not gonna call you again. You know, the boss breathing over my shoulder.
And that's the end of Night 1. That was pretty intense for night one, I must say. The first night is never usually that bad in any of the games. Right, Markiplier? But in this game, the animatronics are more aggressive. I actually found out the hard way. But if you turn off the phone calls for each night, the animatronics start moving as soon as you get into the night. They won't wait until the phone guy finishes talking. Please go support the Kango development team on Roblox. You can really tell they poured their hearts and souls into this project. I'm sure it will mean the world to them. Overall, this is pretty good for a Roblox game. It has good graphics, the gameplay is fairly smooth, despite my bad internet. If I had one complaint, it would be the difficulty. I was able to play night 2 and 3. But the video file got corrupted. When the animatronic Withered Foxy is introduced in night 2, he is very difficult to fend off. I don't know if it's just my skill level. But you guys can go try out this game if you want. Maybe you can beat night 3 and get further ahead. Thank you for watching this video. Click the like and subscribe button if you enjoyed this review. Until next time, goodbye.